Hello guys, so welcome to our evening show. So how you guys doing? So I said I just carry on and go through some of the news where they hit the round. So all right, so Damot Gallagher will be the former EPL referee. So you're going to do match review, like the match of the week. They'll review the weeks, all those questionable calls. So you're going to explain them. So Baba going to talk about that Ganacho offside, they have the para, saying a goal. So Baba can explain, say truly, that offside. See, anytime they don't draw that line, it gets. If they don't draw line, there is nothing you can do about it. You cannot come out and say maybe they don't draw the line for the right angle. Say for that reason, maybe the offside. Say nothing like that took place. Say the way that they do, I'm saying a pure offside and it is the accurate score. At the same time, Damos Gallagher when they talk about Kai Havertz's penalty. But to say Kai Havertz now using leg, go hit one Bissaka. Not be saying that one Bissaka using leg, jam Havertz. And moreover, the jamming was very soft. Yes, the guy just fall for ground. So now very good cause. So initially, when you first see him, the first way come from him in a penalty. So as you can go check, as they check the VAR, they can show replay. You know, so we will watch on TV. We get the power of watching replay. The referee does not have that power until the VAR will ask referee say make him go check the screen. Okay, so referee can go check and see and say, no, I do mistake. But this is not supposed to be penalty. That is why the referee reverse the decision. Now, you get another questionable call for that Manchester United match when they bring down Rasmus Højlund, say Gabriel Magalhaes bring them down, saying a penalty. Yeah, so referee can also they explain, say two of them, they were dragging for the ball. So it is a normal thing. Again, a 50-50 challenge. So you know if you can't talk, say the ball a penalty. So for that reason, the VAR got it right. Now, in fact, that Manchester United match, there were like 5 or more questionable calls. You can talk about that one where Declan score, where they have the complaint, say Gabriel Magalhaes pull down Johnny Evans. So Gallagher can talk, say when you watch the tape, you can find that say that Johnny Evans now actually pulled down Gabriel Magalhaes. So the foul should have gone the other way around. It's supposed to be a penalty because assuming say the referee blow the foul where Evans do on Gabriel Magalhaes, it could have been a penalty. But he just wave and play on Rice, wipe him, he hit deflection and he enter. Say Rice, wipe him now, he no enter. Maybe all Arsenal fans now when they talk say penalty, ref, penalty, he hit our player. So these are some of the questionable calls where Damot Gallagher, who is one of the former referees in the EPL, they come outside on the analyze, say now the way we intake see say make Ten Hag no really they complain again, making just from because if you watch Ten Hag post-match conference, the press conference, my God, the guy also complain up and down like a wounded lion. So away from that, so now we're going to hear how much we ask and tell Besiktas may they actually pay for Nicolas Pepe. But the thing on this somehow funny now. Do you know that these Besiktas are struggling to pay the £4 million fee? We Arsenal say make them pay for Nicolas Pepe. Who would have thought that this kind of thing would happen? Like a player we bought for 72 million, and at the end of the day, we are begging Besiktas to come and pay 4 million, and they are saying they cannot afford it. Now, another thing why everyone's supposed to don't realize since say Pepe no even get any place for Arsenal squad, now we say Pepe jersey number, they don't give out to Trossard. They give his number to another person. So for that reason, we're supposed to don't know say the guy don't get future for Arsenal because he doesn't have a playing number, no jersey number. But let's maybe which means the integration of Pepe is not possible at all. It gets unless maybe they can't assign a new number to them because you get to be now your number where they were before they can't give another person. That's a sign that the coach no even gets you for plan at all. He's not looking towards your direction. Like you are surplus to requirements, you have overstayed your welcome, just come and be going. You get all those kinds of things. So well, it is what it is. Guy don't try on impossible best for us and make we move on. I just pray make this in Besiktas move. Make this thing just do sharp, make the guy go. I mean go to enjoy play time because very soon now AFCON will start and he needs game time, he needs to play to be informed. So then go do well for AFCON, representing country. That's what I'm wishing him. Now, I don't know whether I remember some days ago I talked about this David Raya not being eligible to play the Carabao Cup against Brentford. So the only way when go fit dey eligible to play against im parents club, remember it is a loan with an option to buy. Just like dem give us the guy temporarily, we never pay the complete fee. The only way for him to play for us against them is if Arsenal gets express permission from Brentford say, okay, we have to use this player against us. Because according to the rule books, if a club gives another club a player temporarily, that player no go dey eligible to face im parents club, because in most cases those kind of players may be extra motivated to perform well, like una throw me, una feel say I no dey good enough, for that reason I must pepper una, all those kind of things. So now the news we want to hear now be say Arsenal, according to Football London, Arsenal have gotten express permission from Brentford that it's an agreement to play this David Raya against them in the Carabao Cup. In short, what we call here be say when they draft the loan agreements, because the loan is supposed to be a permanent move, but because Arsenal they try to beat financial fair play, because some could do them as a loan with an option to buy, and at the end of the day, we'll finalize the deal. So for the contract, Arsenal write them as and say, this boy when they give us, should in case of necessity, in case we can't jam on her for any cup, this boy go play against you now, they can't agree. That is why as of now, so Arsenal will be fielding David Raya against the Brentford in the Carabao Cup, because now the next 6-7 games we'll get some kind of tough games. You're playing Man City, you're playing Spurs, you're playing Chelsea, you're playing Champions League. Come on. So we need rotation. Ramsey cannot play everywhere. So we need rotation. That is why this news, as I just see today, I was very, very happy. So at least Ramsey will get some much needed breathing space for David Raya to come in and do his magic and do why we bought him in the first place. So away from that, so Gareth Southgate will be the manager of the Three Lions. That's the England squad. Talk about Declan Rice. So Babakonde of the opinion say Declan Rice will improve more and more as soon as he starts to play Champions League football for Arsenal, because Champions League is a different kettle of fish. It is the League of Champions. It is where elite players want to ply their trade. So anytime you can go there, like it's going to be a different experience. You go open your eye to a different university. Like he just feels say if he starts to play Champions, because he has not really played Champions League in his lifetime. So this is like an opportunity for him, and we want to give a good showing. So the guy, like as Rice day now, Rice is like a Shola starter. If they write the first names on the team sheets on Rice, I don't lie for you. The only way maybe Rice go enter Benjamin and maybe the guy get injury, and the guy no be person they really get injury. If he played your 38 games, that's how his clean bill of health is. So I just like the guy in display. But let's just see how everything will end at the end of the day. I just been very, very proud of the player. So away from that, what you want to hear about this Ivan Ferguson? So in right, will be Arsenal legend. Come and talk about this Brighton player, this 18-year-old boy who scored hat-trick. So we can talk say this boy, he has pace, he's very, very good with his both feet, left and right, good movements. And the sweet part is he's just 18, saying they see this, but like he's tipping the boy to play for Arsenal one day, you get. But Brighton with me, I know, you get. I know say they will sell him. Brighton know they really use stars, like keep stars, retain stars. They own that they bring you as a raw material, refine you, bring you into the finished goods, and sell you off to the final consumer. That is the mantra it gets of Brighton. So this boy, I just give him like maybe 2 more seasons for Brighton. They will sell him 150 million. I know Tony Bloom, that chairman, that one a businessman gets. It's a big buy 1 naira, sell 100 million. So another kind of thing go do. So this guy, Chelsea already show interest. Arsenal did there, it gets. Manchester, like a lot of people are showing interest in the guy because he's very, very like what's in your right at all. This is a boy that is 18, you get, and he's so confident, he's so mature. Like he doesn't play like an 18-year-old, he's so strong, you get, he can bully anybody. Like no team made to score hat-trick. The guy is very, very good. See that match they go play against Manchester United. I think they are playing at the weekend after the international break. I think they'll play Man U. That match, me, I go cool down, watch out, because Brighton versus Man U any day, anytime. They always be tough. Brighton, they always get the ball possession. Like Man U, they struggle against teams, sides, which have dominate football. So that's going to be a very, very sweet football match to watch. So me, I can't wait. I will also watch the match. All right, so away from that, also, so people like Gary Neville come and start on the para about Gabriel Jesus. So going to say for that Manchester United match, even though they brought in Gabriel Jesus late, but one complaint when you like make Gabriel Jesus change for the way they play football is try and get your presence, like maintain a presence in the 18-yard box of the opposition. Stop being everywhere. Yes, if you want people to look at you as a center forward, who that you are, get score more goals, stay there. Even if you cannot stay there, at least be hovering around there. Not that you go to the flank, you go to the midfield, you go to you're just going everywhere. Stay for that place. See, now one of the things when go once made the guy, because you just making pick between Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus is going to be the Jesus 100% of the time. But the major problem when they get with the guy, we say, you know, they like to stay for that number 9 position. You don't always drift away. They always come up for that. So if Gabriel Jesus can change that aspect of his game, he's going to be scoring many goals. And this observation of Gary Neville, now sometimes say, me I know I don't observe her. The guy they like to come up for that place. They always found one thing. That's the difference between with Nketiah. Nketiah they maintain that place. They know when to step in, when to step out. But him like they patrol. So he needs to just look for a way to stop doing that. So away from that, so people like Chris Sutton, Cockman Psychology say, make Arsenal no get carried away. Say them beat a poor Manchester United side. Say we don't beat them 3-1. When they jubilate, they celebrate. Like say we win league. Some of all these pundits, I don't even understand where they come from. How do you call that Manchester United a poor? They are poor because we made them poor. Not that they were poor. You are talking about a Manchester United side with the Casemiro, with the Bruno Fernandes, with the Rashford. You get, look at the line with the Butcher, with the Onana who plays the ball very well at the back. You get, with the Diogo Dalot that kept Saka quiet all through the game. Like we made the whiny. Like sometimes when some of these pundits talk, it just vex me because they are just talking from like a biased point of view. Which have some they carry the way. Easy to beat Manchester United 3-1. It's easy to dominate football. Manchester United in the first half were just playing long ball. They could not put the ball on the floor and play tiki-taka easy. We made them do like that. Yes. Not be saying they purposely won't come for the field of play, say they no one pass the long ball. No, our pressing was perfect. Bro, the press, get our with one we did with the ball, and one we did without the ball. The way we play, now we they force them to go long because they have no choice. How can you say they are poor? We don't see their lineup. Come on, I don't just understand all these kind of people. See, we played them very well. We just get unlucky. Say now those 9 minutes to come win the match because when you look at the chance we Havertz miss, when you look at the chance we Saka miss, if it don't be 2-0, how many clear-cut chances Manchester United creates? They could not create clear-cut chances because we defended well. So the accolades, you should be giving Arsenal players their flowers. You get, for Manchester United to play poorly, Arsenal made them play poorly. That is the way you should look at it. Why would you say, more, I beg, I know just you understand. Away from that, even Richard Keys going there. This is what I call my psychology. Say, hope say, I thought I don't learn a lesson. Make you know they play Gabriel Magalhaes from the bench again. So now we don't bring Gabriel Magalhaes back. Arsenal don't they win. So say I thought they do over Sabi, they do tactics. This man, since why I don't know him, Ajay, he never talk one good thing about Arsenal, about Arteta. He never. He's Arteta's like after I don't forget this man. This Great Britain journalist after Piers Morgan. Now this one, you get when it comes to criticizing Arteta, but later Piers Morgan can't confess and sins. Arteta got to say, "I have forgiven you, go and sin no more." But you see this Richard Keys, he always criticizes Arteta. You can't always see everything bad about somebody. What about the times he did good things? Why can't you see him display this and give him accolades and give him his flowers? Which I'll be saying, okay, you know, see, well, everybody cannot see things doing me. I don't know. As soon as they hear all these things, we talk. What are your opinions on the way these people talk about Arsenal? Like, tell us that we should not get carried away. Like we beat Manchester United 3-1. I think it is easy to beat Man U 3-1. Man U, say if they play Man City, Man City say they struggle sometimes. They say, well, it is what it is. My dear Arsenal, but although the biggest news of the night is the fact that Damos Gallagher, who is the former EPL referee, so he come and they analyze that Garnacho goal. So he was saying Garnacho's goal was offside because of Sky Sports. They do that like a match of the week, all the matches of the week. They can analyze them, all the questionable calls. So Babadi of the opinion say that goal now offside. Make them had no the complaint. You get say the referee got his spot on. You get so now so it just be nobody can complain like because even the Guardian that one even shocked me. Even the Guardian for UK they put out an article. You get say Arsenal boggled a win against Manchester. You know what boggle like a burglar, you know, like a thief where enter person and go see something. Like break window enter. Like, say we'll be burglar, we boggled the win, like we stole it, we don't deserve it. Like, it's like, I read that article, I was getting angry. Say, what kind of write-up is this one? Which one we say we boggled, so we stole the win. It's like the writer is a Manchester United fan without staying objective and looking at shots on goal. You know how many shots on goal we get? You know how many over 10 corners? Man, you get 3. You know how many? The commentator at some point say all the attacking play Manchester United do now for their own side of the half. At the end of the day, so we'll boggle the win. Well, it is what it is. So my dear Arsenal lovers, this is actually the evening news. So till I come your way tomorrow, as usual, that game out now.